welcome to my channel. Ganny goes to Africa. Sorry that you guys, I could not get back with you as soon as I could after leaving Tanzania. Before I left, I did acquire an injury, so I was in a lot of pain. It was miserable coming back here to the United States, flying on that plane, Kenyan Airline, for 16 hours. I had to sit on my butt. That's what the injury was. I was doing jumping jacks. Yeah. Injured my glutes and my piriformis muscle, which was inflamed, I guess, and pressing up against my sciatic nerve. So there was times that I could not walk. I could not lay down. I could not sit down. I could not stand up. I could not do nothing. I could not walk at times. It was painful, very painful. But I bared through it, stayed strong and determined. I am presently at with my dear sister and her husband. And they're helping me to heal while I'm here. Okay, that was my purpose to come here to heal, because I didn't seem to be getting any better when I was in Phoenix. So I came here where my conditions could assist me in healing, and which it did, and which it is, and I am feeling a lot better, and that's why I'm here talking to you now. I'm able to sit longer periods and throughout the day without much pain. But it does remind me that, I'm not yet fully healed. But I'm getting there, and I'm thankful about that. But I'm here in the States simply because these people want to make it that if you're going to fly internationally, you have to have the vaccine. And I was like, hell to the no. And some airlines haven't already enforced it, that you have to have the vaccine before you can travel through their airlines. So, it's sad that it has to get to this. We should all be free to move around the world, freely. So hopefully one day this will subside, and maybe that vaccine mandate won't happen. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it won't. But anyway, yes, that's why I'm back here in the United States, so I can be with my children, my grandchildren, and there's no sense in me being in Africa, and my children and my grandchildren will not be able to come because of the vaccine. I have a daughter who has an illness that she cannot take. She cannot take the vaccine, and I don't want my grandchildren to take the vaccine. And I hope they decide not to take the vaccine. And I hope they don't make, it mandatory that children to take this vaccine. We have an immune system. We have to depend on it. It has gotten us this far. So that's why I'm here, you guys. My residency, well, I'm in the dark just like you are. I don't know what happened. I did everything that they required me to do on their portal, their website, that they have a portal, and they tell you everything that you need to submit to them to obtain residency. I had a residence where I was living. I had income. I had proof of income. I had a bank, and I provided them with a bank statement, proof of my income and where my income is coming from. I had a retirement letter that I had written. I wasn't retired from the company, but I stated specifically in there, you know, that the company was not retiring me from the company, and that I was resigning from the company, you know, and I did that. I had pictures that I uploaded. I uploaded a police clearance report. I uploaded everything they were asking for. I could um, afford to live there and take care of myself with my savings and with my income, my monthly income. I was up there in a millionaire status, so I don't know what the problem was. I was, according to how they go about it, um, stating how wealthy you are and using terms like multi-million heirs and uh, like that. I can say I had in shillings, Tanzania shillings, I was multi-millionaire. Sure. I was gonna live big in Tanzania. I was gonna hire people to work for me, and I was gonna do some things. Christopher was already willing to do some things, and we was talking about some things, but I don't know. But I uploaded it. You have to upload your application um, on the internet, and that's what I did. The next thing I know, Christopher was calling me and telling me that the guy called him in and wanted to talk to him. And from what I'm getting from Christopher is the guy was asking for money. I told Christopher I wasn't going to pay him a darn thing. I was going to do it the right way, and if they wasn't going to accept me doing it the right way, I ain't paying him a nickel. So I said no, I'm not paying him nothing, and I thought it was very suspicious of him, to call Christopher and put Christopher in the middle when it should have been just between me and him from this point. When I uploaded my application, it was between immigrations and me, not between immigrations and Christopher. Christopher is already a citizen of the country. I'm trying to get my residency. You have my information. You don't have Christopher's information. You have my information. Why are you talking to Christopher and telling him what? Well, she talking about my bank statement and talking about my proof of income and talking about it sounded like to me he was saying that I had copied a letter off of the internet. No, that is not a copied letter off the internet. I know how to write, and I write real damn good. You hear me? I think I'm gonna pat my own self on the back, you guys. But anyway, he was talking about I copied my retirement letter off the internet. Copied my letter of retirement off the internet. No, I didn't. I wrote it. It was my own writing that I did that. But the guy that took my application, that was over that department, made it look like, he wasn't going to accept my application. But he told Christopher that he told me when Christopher took me there to make sure that, that's just for, I don't know what reason why he took me, but I didn't see no point in going, but he wanted me to go, so and wanted us to talk to these people. So while I was there, the guy was telling me that I had to have worked there and lived there in Tanzania before I could retire there. And I told him, well, that's not what's, stated in on the portal as to all that I needed to um, gain residency there. And he left it at that. And so I guess that's how he figured he was going to get money out of me. If I wanted to, get my residency bad enough, then I would have to pay him to falsify some papers, some my application and documents and stuff. And his concern was also my job title. I didn't use my whole title for a while. Since when I was on the job, I would always use customer service. Well, my complete job title was Fleet Customer Service Representative. It entailed me working with a company that um, serviced and stored fleet vehicles. And I drove and delivered these vehicles or picked up the vehicles from employees who no longer needed the vehicle or needed a vehicle. And so he had a problem with that. And I put / driver because I had to drive those vehicles to those individuals or take them away from those individuals. So he had a problem with that. And he made that a big deal, and it was a very little, you know, mediocre thing that you can overlook. That was my job title. That's what I did. I was a fleet customer service representative who drove. He couldn't put those two together. I guess that really blew his mind. But anyway, um, I submitted all the documents that I was supposed to. He never reported back to me. He went straight to Christopher, and Christopher contacted me and told me what this guy was talking to him about. And I told Christopher, no, I will not pay him a nickel, a penny, to falsify my application so that I can pay him. I wanted to do it the right way, and if I couldn't do it the right way, I wasn't going to do it at all. And so I told Christopher I was going back, thinking about coming to the States to see my children anyway. So I just might as well pack my bags and go back to the United States. And that's what I did, you guys. So I'm here. The guy, from this day, I have never heard anything from that guy. I got it all through Christopher. He didn't treat my application like anyone else's who were applying legally and rightfully to obtain residency. I was told I would, within 2 or 3 weeks or so, I would get a notification through email that my application was received, and when it was approved, they would notify me to come in, and everything would be finished up then at that time. Well, I didn't go through any of that. He didn't contact me through email to say that he rejected my application. So he pulled my application, and from what I'm thinking, he just ripped my application to pieces because he didn't get no money from me. So that's all I can tell you, you guys, and it's very disappointing that happened to me. And so I wish you guys the best, and that you don't have to experience what I had to go through. And I hate that I had to leave the way I had to leave. But I'm here in the United States, and I'm going to make the best of it that I can. there will be some changes on my um, YouTube channel. I'm going to have to change the title. My travels are not over, you guys. I will be uploading some travels to you, but travels here in the United States. So I hope you continue to join me and follow my journeys here in the United States. I wish you the best and bless you all. I love you and thank you all for all of your comments and your very kind statements. You're very kind and loving people, and I love you and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And Ganny E will see you on the road later. Bye bye.